Hey everybody, my name is Ethen Ostroff. Today we're going to talk about what you should do and what you should avoid if you get bit by an animal, a dog, a ferret, a cat, anything. If you get bit by an animal, you have a serious injury case. But before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along where I will make sure that your future injury case is protected because guess what? No one ever imagines being a plaintiff in a personal injury case. I'm here to help you. So, in terms of animal bites, why you should do something about it. I'm going to talk about some frequently misinterpreted things about this area of the law, and I'm also going to talk about how to make sure that you protect your case. So, first, biggest misconception that comes with animal bite cases. If you file a lawsuit or you talk to an injury lawyer, that dog will get put down. Now, let's look at that in a vacuum. Will the animal get put down if you bring a lawsuit? The answer is it's different state by state, and most of the time there is at least some sort of warning system where the first bite is sort of looked at as, a first strike and no problem. Second one, your dog might become a dangerous dog by definition, where they would have to be reported to the county as a dangerous dog. And the third strike would typically be euthanization. Now, I am the kind of person who has a dog, is a dog lover, loves animals, never wants to see harm to an animal if it's preventable. But the truth is that the law protects people more than it protects a dog and animals. And the reason is that if a dog causes harm or animal causes harm to people, and it does it multiple times, that dog, there is no jail for dogs other than the kennel. And that kennel isn't going to necessarily get that dog to become not a dangerous dog. So yes, at times I am in favor of putting a dog down if that dog is actually dangerous. Because just like there are bad people, just like there are bad animals, there are also good people and good animals. And if there is some sort of incident where maybe, let's say that a dog playfully jumped up on someone, that person then trips over, breaks an arm, technically that person has a case against your dog. But the scenario would probably not result in them getting euthanized. That's because it's really a fact by fact, situation by situation type of situation. So, common misconception number one, that the dog will automatically get put down. That is not necessarily true. Next is if you bring an injury case, then that specific owner is going to have to pay you out of their pocket personally. Also another misconception. Dogs are typically covered under the homeowners policy, or sometimes that pet owner actually has insurance for that dog, that cat, that whatever. So if you are scared to bring a injury case because you're scared that that person's going to have to pay you out of their pocket, you don't want to put them through financial hardship, guess what? That is a misconception. You definitely can bring a case and not worry about that. Sometimes people don't have insurance. Maybe they're a renter and they live in a house and the landlord has insurance. So there are situations where if the landlord in some states like Pennsylvania, if they knew that the dog was there and they know that a dog is dangerous, then that landlord owes you a duty of safety. So you can find insurance in places you don't expect, but if that dog owner doesn't have insurance, really doesn't have insurance, then guess what? It's not even worth the lawyer's time to be going after that person anyway. So typically there is insurance available. Next, if you get hurt, there is a serious risk of infection. I had a client who was attacked by a pit bull. It broke both tibia, fibia in both of this client's ankles. They were totally mangled by this dog. And each of their legs, they got infected. And one of her calves had to be taken out of her leg. And the scarring is so horrible. The saliva in dogs' mouths is not good for humans to have pierced through their skin. It can lead to serious infection. And if you don't get that wound treated as soon as possible, I mean, literally, if you get bit, next place you go is to the hospital or is to an urgent care to get maybe tetanus shots, antibiotics, and make sure that that thing is cleaned out. If you do not do this, the infection could cause you to lose a limb. Do not wait. Go get treatment. Go get treatment. If you don't go get treatment, You don't go talk to anybody about it. You just say, it was just, a one-time thing. Guess what? You're putting somebody else at harm from that same animal in the future if you do nothing about it. Take care of yourself. Don't be scared to do something about it. Contact an injury lawyer if you ever get attacked by an animal. If you have any questions, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along where I will make sure your future injury case is protected. But before that, I hope to God that you don't get attacked by an animal. My information is below. Thanks so much.